Right, hi everybody. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I'll just try and move this a bit. Oh. Try that. Right. Morning. Okay, no worries. Right. Actually, I will take my jumper off. I'll risk it. You might want to, those of you in the hall, you might want to keep your jumpers on. It's a bit chilly. Come forwards a bit. So hopefully you can see my legs a bit better in the hall. Yeah, let's just start by swinging our arms. Okay. Who's cold? Yeah, okay. We'll do some keeping everybody warm sessions. Just gently breathe in and breathe out. Lengthen through the spine. Sink the hips as you float up with your head. So, yeah, got a bit of an announcement. The last session is the 16th of December, and Carmela's got to teach that because I'm working in Sweden, which is a bit unusual, but. Yeah, I'm a bit worried because it's cold here already, but no, they're paying me in money to teach some movement workshops for some musicians in Sweden, so I was like, all right then. And then we're restarting on the 6th of January, but what's happening, because it was a temporary thing, I've managed to get some space up on the Tuesday, so those of you that are here online, because I've got some people that normally come to Ely but are online. I'm moving the day to Tuesday for the Zoom people, and because I think that'll work a bit better. It was all right as a temporary thing, and actually quite handy for people that come to Ely but can't leave their house for whatever reason and then can come on Zoom. So I might do something, but I'll work out with tripods and a smaller computer setup, because it's actually quite a useful video for people that want to watch it all over again, what you've done. But it will be, this one will still be here. And then the other thing is, before the pandemic started, we were actually looking at 24-step. And we've done the 18 this year, and that's been very useful, and it's a very nice set of basic movements. But I'd like to kind of go back to what we were doing before we got interrupted for 2 years by the pandemic, and actually start learning the form here. Now we've got a full hour. We could actually, in my Friday morning class on Zoom, we've learned the whole of the form online. And I reckon if we can learn the whole of the form online, we can learn it here. And I'm very much like, but what I might do is I might do a video of it, because that's quite useful if anyone wants to refer to it and do it like as a course. We'll still do all the nice things as well, but it's just, it would be nice to do a form. I think some of you were here when we did start it, weren't you? And we were going through it, and it's a really nice sequence of movements of 24-step. It's definitely learnable in this space, so I'd like to be a little bit more challenging. So, sink the hips a bit more. Okay. So, all right, some of you need to watch your knees. So when I'm doing it, I'm afraid my knees are going to have to stay. I'm not going to roll my trout, it's too cold. But what I'll do is I'll get some bright yellow knee pads, that might help. You want to keep your knees pointing where the toes are pointing. If your knees are doing this, you don't want them going out of line. You want to sink your hips, keep your knees still. You want to keep your knees still and turn the waist. So it's as if you're perched on a high stool, and you want to sink down, and then the Tuesday class we'll be doing. Well, I'm collating a list. So if people want to go online on a Tuesday morning, that'll be 9:30 on Tuesday mornings. We'll be learning complicated things there as well. So there you go. So you want to have your knees in line with the toes. Yeah. If you can't hear me, come a bit closer. They were going to set me up with a head thing, but they forgot. So I'm just having to project, but because I was opting not to use one because I wasn't sure what the hygiene was, but we get our own spongy thing and then they spray it down after, so I'm quite satisfied with that. I just didn't want to catch other people's germs. There we go. That's better, everybody. Yeah. Okay, raise the arms up, very good. So I saw my teacher yesterday and on Tuesday. Okay, what did I learn on Tuesday? Yeah, relax. That's what I learned on Tuesday. You want to really relax, and you also want to float your head. So we were practicing floating through the head. That's better. Just notice your breathing. Place your hand on your lower dantian, place your hand on your lower back, and breathe into your hands. Right, try that the other side. So yeah, notice the breathing, notice the contact through the feet. So we also looked at bounce and shake quite a lot. So when you're doing your bounce, you want to stay very present in what you're doing and noticing what you're sensing. I think it's better with a chair, isn't it? Then it's not. You can see my legs. But I'm trying out this tripod thing. That'll be even that I can put an extra camera on that's better and takes even less space. It's very exciting. How we do? So, like you're a pneumatic drill. Okay, then shake. I still haven't quite got this. So we're just shaking. It should hopefully generate a bit of heat. Keep breathing. That really works your legs, doesn't it? Okay, back to bounce. Oh, that's exhausting. We did it for about 5 minutes, the shake, and then we'll just carry on with the loosening. So, some of you have been doing these loosening exercises for a while. So, you want to pay attention, sort of, to how you are moving, and if what you're doing looks like or feels like what I'm doing, see? So you want to pay attention. Very good. Nice, relax. Then, and I had a request last week for Dragon Serves Teacups, which is very exciting. I'm very happy. Yeah, do feel free. Goodness me. Do feel free, if there is something you want to look at, like a move that you like, that I've not done for a while, turn the palms up, come up to me and say, oi, can we do such and such? And I'll go, yeah, all right then. And if I remember it, then we'll do it. Yeah, so that's almost perfect. What you want to do is you're twizzling around your elbow joint. So it goes down and then up. That's it. Then it goes down and then up. So you can exaggerate you really use your legs. And then once your legs are established, then you can kind of calm it down a bit. And we're all breathing, aren't we? Yes, very good. Can you all hear me at the back? Excellent. So, hopefully, I'll have Beth with me next week. She's she says hello. She was playing football yesterday and mangled her leg a bit again, so I said you'd better stay at home because you can't really do Tai Chi on one. Well, you can actually, but you don't want to do Tai Chi on one leg for a whole class. That'd be horrible. So, there we go. Okay. And we're all breathing. Oh, very good. That was so nice. We'll carry on. So we'll just whiz through these and then do some... We'll go through the 18 and then we'll do some stepping things. Yeah, we'll lull ourselves into a full sense of security with the 18 because we all know it. And then we'll look at... I got a request for Dragon serves Teacups, so we'll look at that. We could also do rising coiling dragon and maybe some of the stepping exercises, very good for balance, very important for balance. So you want to transfer your weight and turn, transfer, that's not bad. You're all doing something almost like it, so that's good. So you want to, okay, we'll do a couple more. 1 and 2. Okay, check your posture. Feel the ground under the feet. Just breathe in and out. Just feel you're very connected. And the loosening exercises are an opportunity to really work on your alignment. Because I was in class last night and getting the alignment really helps. If you get your alignment correct, it makes the movement you're doing better. So that's good. Okay, let go in the lower back, and then we want to practice our sleepy tiger eye gaze. And also, you want to stop we're doing this rather than this. You want to do more like this. We're all breathing. Okay, and change. Right. I think what we'll do, we'll just keep moving around today. If anyone's still cold, we can always do some punching again at the end. That's very good to warm people up. Okay, nice and relaxed. Check your posture. Breathing in and out, nice and tall. Let's go through the 18 and then we'll do some other things, just because this is what we'll be doing this year. But next year we'll be doing something different. Right. Okay, here we go. Nice and tall. Breathe in and begin. So we're back on the 6th. We only ever have 2 weeks off. There we go. Ooh. That's exciting. I've got 4 people on Zoom. It's amazing. We're just doing this. Right, okay, taller through the spine. You want to really float up with the head. That's wonderful. Let's change to open the chest. So we just do that, open the chest. So this is actually the first set is actually a nice little warm-up for just getting you used to moving and open. That's wonderful, everybody. Relax. I mean, the other thing I'd like to do in both the online class and this class is like the Badwan Gin, the 8 strands of the Brocade. There's various versions of that, but I'd really like to. So, this is a good entry exercise. Up. And one more time. So really, imagine your arms are moving through water. Nice and relaxed. Just raise the arms up and then dance the rainbow. So try and keep yourselves upright. Very good. And I keep a slight bend in the arm. I keep a rounded shape in the arm. You stay upright and look. So this is a nice little head turn as well. And one more each side. Beautiful. Okay, let the arms relax. Check your posture. Breathe in and out. Heart in the clouds. So we just come up. Soft, smooth, and slow. Nice and relaxed. Just want to. So keep softly gazing forwards as you listen behind and above. Wow, well, you all look fabulous. This is great. It bodes well for later on when and wonderful. Okay, next. Rolling arms. So you want to go like this. So again, watch the alignment of your knees. You want to make sure your knees are in line with the toes, especially when you're turning the waist. So it's very tempting for the knees to collapse in. You want to resist that temptation and maintain your structure as your new temptation. I'll just do this. So, there we go. Softly gazing forwards as you listen behind. That's it. Very good. Very good. Open the palms. Relax. Let go. Breathe in. Yeah. Good effort, everybody. You're all doing something like it. This is good. This is good. Don't worry. If what you're doing feels like it's not what I'm doing, that's okay. Just relax some more and realise that the movement is in there somewhere. Yeah? Excellent. Okay. With a pep talk like that, what can possibly go wrong? One more time each side. Amazing. Right, there we are. Now we just let the arms. Now, for rowing the boat in the middle of the lake, teaching point, because Mike was doing this with us the other week. He was saying, you want to, this bit needs to come down. And when this bit comes down, it sends this bit up. So I've been working I've got a new job. I do 2 days, well, 1.5 days in a dementia specialist place, and I'm doing massage and tai chi and one-to-one Tai Chi and music with them. When you hear a sound, check your posture. Very good. So, one thing I've noticed, especially for the older people, they'll be on a frame and they'll be like that, and then they can't see where they're going because they're looking on the floor like that. So what I've been doing is I've been encouraging them to, and doing some Tai Chi with them to get them a bit stronger. And it's a balanced thing. So you do see people like, if you're around the supermarket, see people kind of bent over. So what you want to do, rather than lift up from the head, that puts too much strain on your system. If you lift up by sinking, so when you do, it's a roundabout way. He was talking about this last night as well, and about how getting people to go upright, because I was having to ask about it. When you do rowing the boat in the middle of the lake, you want to sink the hips and then float up through the head. There we are, right. But this is all useful stuff. By lengthening, we're more likely to keep that than what I've been seeing in where I'm working. There we go, that's it, that's really good, everybody. So you want to be mindful, especially with this exercise, really mindful on how you're moving and that you're doing it in a safe and sensible manner. Fabulous, very good. And we're all breathing. And then one more, and it works your legs when you do it properly. It's really good for the legs. Okay, we know this one. So I quite like doing it a bit more exaggerated with the up and downers, just so I can work my legs a bit more. And also it's so cold, I want to do it slightly faster. Do. Is it colder than yesterday? I thought so. I was outside this morning going, brr. So I didn't stay out there very long. I normally do about half an hour. I did about 20 minutes and then went and got a cup of tea. I was like, nah, right, I've done it now. That's it. So palm up, palm down. Palm up, palm down. That's it, very nice. Okay, one more time each side. So think beautiful thoughts, very nice. Cow gazes at the moon. I sometimes just call this looking at the moon, but I like cows, so I'll put the cow back in. Cow gazes at the moon. So, I like it in Cambridge, they put all the cows in Midsummer Common. They're very nice. But sometimes they'll get in the way of the cyclists. It's quite funny when you have to get off your bike and walk round the cow. Great. So, there we are. Keep breathing. One more time each side. It's very nice, everyone. This is wonderful. I think we've got this set cracked, haven't we? So, yeah. Pushing palms. So, what you want to do, it's like if someone's coming at you with your second Christmas pudding, lots of you. You go, no, it's all right. I've already had a Christmas pudding, and then you come back. And then I like to keep it topical. So you want to keep a round shape, and then posture check, everybody. Check your posture. Very interesting sounds. Yeah. I get that in Burwell as well. Like because we've got to have all the doors open and the windows open. So we're all freezing, and then we get the beautiful sounds of the badmintons. And there's usually about 20 of them as well at Burwell. Very good. Very competitive. Very, very nice. Very entertaining to watch too. One more time each side. Marvellous. Okay. Now imagine a great big tree, and you're just hugging the tree. And then underneath, so nice and tall, and then we transfer the weight. So we'll warm up when we do the complicated stuff in a bit. When your brain's overcooking, it generates a lot of heat, so we've got that to look forward to. So enjoy this while you can. How we do? So transfer the weight. Make sure really pay attention to your posture. So you want to keep everything in line. How we do? Very good. Very good at the back row. Well done, back row. Fabulous. And then one more time each side. This is wonderful. Okay. Brilliant. Right, next. Scoop in the sea, looking up at the sky. I didn't get a chance to ask him about this last night. I wanted to, but we just ran out of time. So I'll make a mental note, ask Mike about this, but I'll show you it from the diagonal view. So we come back, we scoop the sea. Now I've got Mike there, and then when I look up at the sky, I sink down. I sink down with my sitting bones, so the arms raise. So there's this going on. And it totally murders your legs. Excellent. Right, here we go. So eventually, the movements connect together in a way that makes it all lovely and smooth. So keep breathing some more. And one more time, marvellous. Okay, now we better do the other side. So when you set yourselves up, I'll show it from the diagonal again. So you're going to have your Wu Chi, then your Gong Bu, bow and arrow stance, and then check that your feet, if we show it from the front, imagine a rectangle, and you want your heels on the corner of each, and that's it. So I'll show from the side. Watch out for loose wire. The health and safety people will be very annoyed. So you've got a rectangle, and then so you want to make sure you've got a nice stable base that you're moving from. There we go. Yeah. That's better, everybody. Yeah. Very good. Yeah. So you want to protect your spine. Oh, that's it. And one more. Okay, a little shake. Next. Now when we do the next movements, we're lifting the heel, lifting the toes. Let's go to pushing way. So we go back, forwards, back, forwards, back. Once more. Wonderful. Okay, change sides. And that's it. next. Change sides again. I'll show this from the diagonal. Pigeon spreads its wings. So you start with the hands closed. You open. Okay. There are other ways of doing pigeon spreads its wings. We will do those as well. But this one's quite good for building up the arm strength. One more time. Other side. Pigeon spreads its wings, or flying pigeon. Do you get many in Ely? Lots, yeah. Because like when I teach at Swaffham and Burwell and Botcham and that, especially Swaffham, loads of pigeons all over Swaffham. Very strange. Swaffham Prior. And one more. Marvellous. Okay, nice and relaxed. Check your posture. Really sink down. Now really focus on this next one. Breathe in, breathe out, just and back. And here we go. So you softly gaze forward, you're listening behind and above. Relaxing around the jaw. Really practicing that soft, focused gaze, like the eyes of a sleepy tiger. We don't get many tigers in this country, so the closest equivalent is any cat. Just watch cats, they're brilliant. They really do Tai Chi very well indeed. So, I mean, it's even mentioned in the Tai Chi classics, move like a cat, it's one of the sayings. So, and one more each side. Relax, really calm, feel very clear, especially when you're moving. You want to get your movements nice and clear. And now we do flying wild goose, which I really like. So, right time of year for when you get the geese flying over. We should have gone in a V formation, shouldn't we? If we were being, was it grey lags? They fly in a V, don't they, grey lag geese? They're brilliant, they are. So just, that's it. Notice what you are sensing. Notice what you are sensing. That's great, okay? One more, this, fabulous. Now take a slightly wider stance. Now just check your posture, check your knees, are in line with the toes. Sink the hips. Sink the hips and float up through the head. And then just gather around, we'll just practice that. So it's a nice round shape, I'll show you that from here. A nice round shape in the arms. And they're also slightly in front of the body. There we are. And just round, but relaxed. Then we move in a circle. I'll go a little bit wider. So rotating like a foam wheel. Now watch the alignment of the knees, especially when you're getting higher up with the arms. Make sure your knees are in line with the toes. So you'll need to rotate outwards from your hip joint. Show that from the side. And we're doing our sleepy tiger eye gaze. So, yeah, Carell taught me something on Tuesday and got us to think about something, but I need to work on it at least another week, so I can't tell you what I learned. Change directions, but it was really good, but I just couldn't do what he was doing. So. Something about the weight moving and feeling it in your hand. And I was like, oh, I've never thought of it that way before, and then my brain melted. So I'll work on it and see what I come up with. His wife Eva's much better at explaining things for mere mortals level. So if I find something, I ask her first. She explains things brilliantly. There we go. And finish the one you're on. Very good. Very good. Right. Bouncing the ball while marching. So get into. So it's got the sense of that bouncing. You know. So here we go. And also try and get your feet silent. There's other ways of doing this, but I'm really into the bounce at the moment. Quite good. Yeah, because I had 2 mince pies yesterday, and I've got 2 left. And I thought, ooh, that's nice. Ooh. And then when I looked in my freezer, I had ice cream to go with the mince pie. I was like, this is great. So getting that, that's it. So that's much better, everybody. One more time, it's like that was so good, Will. That was spot on. So yeah, think about something nice when you're doing. The moral of the story is to think about something nice when you're doing this, and you'll get into the bounce, and that'd be really good. So by doing things with both sides of the brain, you're helping your balance. So here we go. Last move. Well, we've whizzed through this, haven't we? Fabulous. We'll do 6 of these. The professor does 3, but well, you've all passed the audition. Yeah. Lovely. Okay, then we make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top of that. Well, I'm very impressed. So we've spent our year. That's been good. So we've got that cracked. So it's boding well for next year when we. Yeah, if I get a chance, I'll demonstrate the first part of the 24 step, just to give you a preview of what's happening next year. But in the meantime, due to popular request, let's have a look at Dragon Serves Teacups. Demonstration, observe. We go like this. We're in a horse stance, we turn, and you keep the palm up. And then you come round like that, or come a bit closer. So it's like this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I had a cup, I won't put water in it, because last time I put water in the cup and then it spilled and it got filmed. You know. So you might need some hot soup, and you've got your friend round for some hot soup, and then they go, here you go, here is your soup. And then, you know, if you want to have how to, you know, Dragon Serves Teacups. Let's see, is that okay? So we go like this. We'll just do one side. So turn towards the hand. Now, like someone's dropping an extra tenner in your hand. And then you come, there we go. And then, again, you want to watch the alignment of the knee. So we'll just do that. 1. We'll do that 5 times one side. 2, 7. That's not bad. Would it help if I turn the other way round? I'm getting nods. All right. 3. So very good exercise for the brain, for the shoulders and for the back. And 5. was so exciting. We'll do it the other side now. So let me just demonstrate, okay? Demonstration, it's very easy. You just need to be able to count to 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, just be able to count. Everyone can count to 5. No problem. Here we go. So get your sleepy tiger eye gaze. Listen behind and above. So like I think I've been having a kind of consistent psychological warfare with my housemate's cats. She's got these 2 black and white cats, and one of them's got this thing now. It's developed this thing where it will sit on the top step when I need to get to the shower in the morning, and it will just sit there and its little ears will twitch, all nice and relaxed and curled up, and then it will very peer at me as I'm walking up the staircase. It's just, yeah. Anyway, so sleepy tiger eye gaze. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But basically, the cat wins every morning. It's the moral to that story. So 1, 2, turn the waist. 3, 4, 5. And that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then once more with feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Have another look. It's very easy. I mean, what could be simpler? I mean, really. Right. See you all next week. Okay. Bye. Okay, here we go. Then what you do is you do it with both sides. So you do one side, and then you get given tea with the other hand. So that's it. So you want to turn your body, so it's the body movements, and your arms are following the body. The arms follow the body. Yeah, right, remember dragons breathe. So breathe, and also dragons are quite big, so they're probably quite relaxed. So relax a bit more, everybody, look less worried. It's okay. I won't get upset if you're not quite doing what I'm doing, because that's kind of normal. Your teacher shows you something, and then you spend ages looking at it, and then it's your turn to do it, and you do something completely different. It's amazing. I don't know. I mean, I do that myself, so, you know, it's fine. I asked Carell about it, and I said, "How can you be teaching how long?" He says, "Oh, since 1980 something, or 1980. And I went, "How do you cope when you're students? You're doing something, and your students aren't doing anything like you." And he said, "Well, it's their learning progress." He says, "They're doing this strange thing. They obviously need to do that for some reason, so I don't interfere." And I'm like, yeah. So we just... And then, so, you know, things to do if you're a bit bored, this is one of them. Yeah, I know, I'll do it. And then you can also do a more upright version of Dragon Serves Teacups. You can just... I've done that before with Barry. And then the other thing you can do is you can do a moving version of Dragon Serves Teacup. So you'll do this and think, oh, I can do this now. I'm really bored. I know. And then you go for a walk. So you just try out. You know what you might want to do next time you're going around Lidl or Aldi or Waitrose or whatever. You can go, oh, I'll have those beans. Daily life training. So you can, right, let's just try, right, I'll do it with the numbers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. Right, let's do it the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. We've got that correct. Let's do 2 more. 1. So, you want to start like this. So that's it. Get your first position. I had a cello exam on Tuesday, Yeah. My approach to classical music, I'm a folky and experimental musician, so my approach to classical music is somewhat industrial, I think. So it's in there somewhere. So what you want to do is you want to get the first note. If you're playing a piece in front of you, you want to get at least the first note in tune, bang on in tune and right. And this is a similar kind of thing. So this is like your first note. So you want to get that in tune. And also this is your last note as well. You want to get back to that. So even if what you do is this, you know, you want to get that right first and last, and then then what will happen is the teacher will go, oh well, this bit's correct, and then they'll make assumptions that the rest of it is perfect. You see, so then you can get away with it. How to get away with things? Because what my the company said, get the first note right, get the last note right. And then what happens in the middle, the examiner will just think, oh, it was perfect. You know, it's really useful, really useful. So here we go 1, that's it. And we go 2. And don't drop the T. So you want to relax the shoulder, 6. And then we go 3. Goes on the top of your head. And look at this lovely, lovely shape. Nice round shape. So you want to be upright rather than in a gale or, you know, doing the limbo. You want to be like this. So try and get yourselves upright. 3, 4. Whoosh. That's a chop. Bang. And 5. And we're nice and tall. That's much better, everybody. Let's do it the other side so we're not wonky. 1, 2. Watch the alignment of the knee. 3. Like this. So scoop under, hand up. 4, 5. Right. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's eerily quiet now. All the badmintons have gone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now the people at the back can really hear me very well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, right. So you want to avoid this, you want to get to this. So this is more like, I used to do a Japanese sword art, and we'd have to have the elbow out when we drew our swords, and then put it back in again. I know, who needs friends? And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's much better. Let's just let that cook. We'll pause for a very short water break, and then we'll do more tricky things. Because tricky things are really good to do in cold weather, because they warm you up because of all the concentrating. And okay, short water break. Only drink short water. Oh, okay, that's all right. Yeah. Well, it's this time of year that people have to go and do Christmas shopping. Well, you get responsibilities, don't you? I know. We'll have a Christmas party next year. That's what we did last year. Yeah, but it's 2 years. When I looked it up on the history, the last pandemic was about 2.5 years long. 2.5 years of disruption and things like that. So I'm hoping this will be the same. And then, if we aim for next year, I think that'd be good. Right. Okay, water break finished. Okay, let's we'll do that one next time. Let's have a look at the complicated silk reading. So again, this stance is great for developing the strength in your legs. So stronger your legs are, Mike was talking about balance and that when you're doing Tai Chi, because we're moving slowly, we're exercising the postural mode of action of your muscles. And then if you've got stronger, if the musculature around your joints is stronger, then it's easier to balance. And also because he's currently part of a study on pain management and Tai Chi, and they're doing an actual study in it, and he's got to teach for 6 weeks, and then they're going to measure it with science to see what Tai Chi does. This is in Cambridge, I think it's to do with Addenbrooke or something like that. Very exciting. So there's going to be like a research paper. So you want to get your structure and your alignment, and then that's good. That helps. So what it does is you go like this. You go 1, 2. So mirror me. 3 and 4. So it's called 3 circles. So I learnt this from Carell. So it's that you turn your waist, you turn your waist, you turn your waist, you open the hands, and then you have this little, it's a bit like when the Queen waves at people from the carriage. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think there was a request for something a bit tricky, so I love tricky moves. They make me very happy. So you turn, so it's basically this, if you just turn the waist, it's that a lot. And you have a look, see, it's the same thing. You blinked, didn't you? There we go. So the best thing to do is just to sort of try and 1, 2, 3. So what I want to do in this class is spend next year doing the 24 step and learning that. And then maybe at some point also, learning a bit of Chen style. This is Chen style. So you just soft, smooth and slow. And you want to connect your hands to what you're doing. Right, I'll turn round, but you won't be able to see the hands. So I have my left hand on top, I turn to my right, I turn to my left, I turn to my right, turn, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Marvellous. So, there we go. Fabulous. Thanks for coming. That's not bad. We'll revisit this. Just do something in a relaxed manner. So, okay, we'll start from the beginning. So I've got my left hand on top. You have your right hand on top. And then what you do is you go this way first. Then this hand comes over like that. So if someone was to do a punch, that's like a little deflection. So you do it like that, and then you do the little deflection. Keep your wrists stuck together. Now go to your left leg. Now separate this hand by turning the waist, and then This hand's still moving a bit, then you do a little twizzle, and then the left hand comes to the right, and then you go back to the middle again. Now your left hand's on top, and you've gone on to the other side. This is one of my favourite silk reeling exercises. I really like it. Because when you can actually do it, it feels very relaxing. So, by doing two completely different things with each hand, even if what you're doing is a variation, you're still exercising both hemispheres of the brain at the same time, which is very good. So, as Tai Chi is supposed to improve your cognitive function, so even if what you're doing is different, you're still making yourselves more brainier, you see. So that's all right, isn't it? That's all. There we are. Aren't we good? Fabulous. Right, have a little shake out. Next complicated one is called middle winding, which where was it? I think Burwell called it middle wind up. So it goes like this. It goes 1, 2, 3. We've done this one before. We did this one before the pandemic, didn't we? Yeah. Because then, any of you remember Victor Borger? There you go. 1, 2. The punctuation sketch is my favourite thing of all time. 1, then it comes back, 2, and then it goes meow, like that. It's very flash. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, those of you that are on Zoom, this class will be moving to a Tuesday morning next year. And what I want is you to email me what you want to learn. And we'll make a list, and then we'll learn it. And then, those of you that are here, if there's anything you want to learn, it has to be Tai Chi, and obviously I can't teach tango or anything, but if there's anything you really have burning desire to learn, or not to do, I hate that exercise, can we not do it? And the answer will be no, we still have to do it. But, I like democracy. Come and, write a note and say, I want to learn this. And then, there we are. Marvellous. Right, that's enough of that. Oh. Okay, very quickly, let's do chicken dries its wings. So we go, I've never actually seen a chicken do this, but this is the movement. It's good, isn't it? 6, 7, and 8. Right, now we've got to try and do it on the other side. Hang on. 1, oh yeah, good. 2, nice. 3. So, 4. So you are king of the coop. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Wonderful. Okay. And then, we'll do part of the wild horse's mane. So we'll do it just like this. So we'll just go like this, part of the wild horse's mane. Sit back and turn. You can go slightly wider if you want, actually, that might be easy. So again, this is a bit complicated, but because we've been doing super complicated things, this is really easy, isn't it? One more time each side. Beautiful. So, stuff that's really good for the brain. Okay, come round in a circle. Watch out, those of you that are this end, watch out for this dangerous wire. So, just to show you, I will show you a short snippet of what we're doing in the new year, and hopefully on Zoom as well, I'm not sure. Just have a look. So this is the first section of 24 steps. So we do half bars, which is made 3 times. So this is what we did before the pandemic ruined my plan. learning the whole form in this class. Right brain spreads its wings, and then it goes to brush knee and push, brush knee, twist step, 2, 3, and then severe hand, up down. This is very fast. We normally do this a lot slower. Step back and hold some monkey. There's 4, 3, 4, I didn't over the wire. There we go. So that's a little bit, it goes on a bit longer than that, and it's a really good form. And this is what we're doing. We'll do the nice exercises as well. We're not going to just do that, but we'll be learning it over the year. And hopefully by this time next year, we'll be able to get from the start to the end of the form. Great, exciting. And then we've got the Zoom class, which will also do equally exciting things. So, yeah, nice and tall. Breathing in and out. And then if any of you are good at phones and things, if there's any move you want to practice, you're very welcome to film me doing it so you can practice it, and I'll make sure I've done my hair. But you know, that'd be great, because then it's all. Because you might want to practice it, but the problem is if you get out of here and then you think, what on earth did we do? I can't remember. So you can film me. I'm very happy with that. And all these lessons are on video as well. You know, if you're stuck at home with a cold or something, they can look up the Grey Heron YouTube channel and do it in bed. Very good. So nice and tall. Very nice. You're all moving really well. Really well. So I think it's about time we got back on track with learning 24 step, because Burwell's learning 24 step, my intermediates, and some of you are at least intermediate level now. So. Here we go. Just breathe in, breathe out. So regulate the breathing, calm the mind, calm the energy. Feel connected, relaxed. And then embrace the tide and return to the mountain set. Really feel the feet, notice the feet. Oh, I'm also, hopefully taking part in Healthy You Festival, which was an online exercise festival in January. I've asked to do a series of online Tai Chi classes. I'm quite pleased about that. So you can do Tai Chi all day, various ways. And then rub the hands together. Polishing the face. So we want to look super young today. So just smooth out any wrinkly bits. You know, it's all very smooth. Smooth and lovely faces. Very good. And then rub the hands together and give you a lower back. So yeah, those of you in face-to-face, breathing in and out, we've got 3 weeks left. We finish on the 16th. Those of you online, we'll finish on the 9th. And we better stop. Make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, feet together, and back. Brilliant. Well done. Right. Well done, everybody. Yeah.